taking its time.
Okay.
Hello, and welcome. Emily Tassoni and I are here live on Black Friday. Girl, can you believe how fast this went by? I remember when we launched this and we're like, dude, we got time. And now we're here. We're here. And there's only a few hours left for this amazing Black Friday sale that Emily and I have put on. That could change everything for your business.
Literally. And if you're like, wait, but will it? Here's the caveat. Let's throw the caveat in. It will change everything for your business if you allow it to. If you register and you show up and you take what we teach you and you do something with it. Because what we find in my 13 years of coaching women in business, and Sabrina, I'm sure will echo this, is it's not a lack of information that is holding you back in your business. The information you need to grow your business, it's everywhere. You can find it. You can Google it. You can pay someone $29. Bless you.
Damn. Should have muted that shit. That was so aggressive. I didn't have time. It just creeped up on me.
There was. But like everything you want to do in your business, the information for how to do it is there. The real sticking point is whether or not you're going to actually do it. So we have this incredible retreat. And I'll tell you, the women who came last year, who took what we taught them and did something with it, have seen growth in their business. They have seen things change. They have organized stuff in a way that makes sense to them. They have grown their income. They have created new pathways to guide their ideal client from finding them to purchasing from them. It's a decision for you. I think it's really important to get all your questions answered. And also at the end of the day, make a decision. Are you coming or not? Are you ready to actually change your business or not? You can ask us 100 questions and we want you to. I want you to ask all the questions. And then there comes a point where you just have to make a decision for yourself. We can't do that for you.
Yeah.
We just had another woman make the decision yesterday. So we have another spot that has been taken. She took advantage of the Black Friday bonus bundle. She got $200 off her first payment toward registration, which we broke into 4 payments.
Yep.
So keep that.
And I do want to notate that this woman had been thinking about this for about 3 or 4 weeks. She'd been eyeing a bedroom and she really has been sitting with herself, mulling it over, and really just recognizing she knew she was going to do it. She knew she wanted to do it and recognized that taking advantage of the Black Friday sale and the bonuses that we're offering is well worth making the decision now, which would have evidently been the same exact decision she would have made later, but just without those extra bonuses. So she jumped on it, and I can't even tell you how freaking excited she was right after she did it.
Yeah.
Emily and I didn't even know. We were literally just surprised yesterday when we saw the email come through. And then I reached out to her a few hours later, and she was like, ready. She's just so ready. And the uncertainty and the unsureness that she was sitting in is now gone. And she's ready to go. She's super, super excited about the growth that she's going to be able to see. And she is ready to work. She's ready to focus in. So super excited.
Yeah. And that might be you. You might be like, I've been watching you too. I watch every time you go live. I look at all your content. I saw pictures and videos from the retreat last year. I'm just not sure it's for me. So here's something that we talked about actually the other day. We went live on Instagram, but I think it's really important to talk about it again right now because this question has come up quite a few times of what exactly are you teaching? Will I be able to use the curriculum you're teaching in my business? And our answer is yes, and not everything will feel directly applicable to you on the surface. Okay. So you're going to we send you the curriculum. You might be like, well, one of Sabrina's teachings and one of Emily's, or maybe you're like, I know I'll get everything I need from Emily. I don't really know if I need Sabrina's teachings, or vice versa. Maybe you're like, I need Sabrina's help, not Emily's. Instagram. I just want Sabrina's help. Here's the deal. That might be true. And the learning that happens in an actual physical space when you're with other people that are doing the same thing, but with different goals for their business, right? Everybody's business is different. Yep. You're going to learn from the questions that are asked in ways that you can't anticipate. You will have light bulb moments. You will have creative energy and thoughts and ideas that you would not otherwise have, because when you're in a physical space and you're hearing and learning, you're also going to learn so much from what other people are brainstorming for their own business, because they're going to ask questions. Hey, I have a question about this. What if I did it like this? Hey, can you help me with this? And you're going to be like, oh man, that like created an idea I hadn't even thought of. And if she hadn't asked that question, it would have never come to me. Or I'm so glad you asked that question, because I had that question, but I forgot and I didn't think it was important. So I'm so glad you asked. The learning that happens is above and beyond what you think you need. So we can tell you, we could give you a detailed description of every part of the curriculum, and you could look it over and you could be like, I don't need this one. But you don't know. You don't know. You don't know what you're going to hear me teach about Instagram that you would then be like, I could use that same concept for YouTube or TikTok. And I say this knowing, because when I transitioned my very successful in-person business to how do I do this on social media, I hired a social media coach that was recommended by other women in the network marketing company I was a part of. So I started working with this man. He was great. He focused on Facebook and LinkedIn. That was it. Here's how you grow on Facebook. Here's how you grow on LinkedIn. Now, is that all he taught? No, he taught the strategy and the foundation and the understanding of how you grow on a social media platform. And then he gave specifics about how to do it on LinkedIn and Facebook. I tried LinkedIn and Facebook. I don't like them. I don't like those platforms for business.
Dude, I didn't know this story.
Yeah. I don't like those platforms.
So you took that teaching from Facebook and YouTube, and then you took the main strategies and you implemented it on Instagram.
Yep. I took the foundational understanding of how do you connect with people on a social platform.
I love that.
And I made it work for Instagram, which is the platform I liked.
I love that.
And this is what so when people are like, I don't know if I want to hire you. Do you think that what I teach is only applicable to Instagram? Hell no, it's not. It's applicable because it's about how you connect with the humans that you want to work with, that are on social media platforms looking for you. They're looking for the answer to their problem. You're the person that offers it. They can't find you if you're not there to be found.
Yeah.
And if you think the only thing I teach is how to work on Instagram, you don't know me well enough yet. You haven't been around well enough to understand that what I teach is how to use a social media platform to be visible, and then strategically how to take them on the next step journey to becoming a paying client. It's more than just Instagram. So if you're like, I don't have paying clients, I don't have enough paying clients to make my business successful, then you honestly can't afford not to come and learn from two people that know how to teach you exactly what to do to change that.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely love that. I didn't know that story. That's cool. But yeah, that's one of the things that Emily and I have talked a lot about, as far as like, we go to events, we go to trainings, we go to, we run courses and programs so that we can better ourselves. And so often, the teacher, the master, the trainer is teaching, 17 different things, and we're pulling 2 to 3 things that are really going to implement our businesses. We're not taking all 17 things. Some of them we're already fucking doing. Some of them we don't even want to do. And then there's a handful that we're really fucking excited about it. And those are the ones that we implement. And it's the same thing with us. And I think that that's what's really important about this. The investment that you're making anytime you're investing with me or with us or with something else, to be overthinking it to the point of never doing any education on how to get your business to the next level, you're doing yourself an absolute disservice, because you're trying to make sure that every single point in that, whatever you're going to, is going to be applicable to your business. And that's just never, ever the case. It's never the case. And so you have to pick individuals that fit your vibe, fit your personality, who are in a community of which you appreciate, who you appreciate their teachings, you appreciate the people that are going to be there, right? Emily and I, we gather individuals that are very much like us, right? Similar age, similar personality, similar energy, similar vibe.
Yeah.
So it's not always just like all the check marks across. It's we're building community. And just like what Emily opened up with, we're not at a lack of education. We're not at a lack of information. Sorry, she said information. And because of that, right? Emily and I are very aware of that. Because of that, we really pay attention to community.
Yeah.
Because people, right? You can't AI people. The community, you can't AI a community, right? Can you ChatGPT how-tos all day long by yourself in your effing basement? Yes, lady, you can. Absolutely. But what Emily and I are really good at is bringing together community. We're really, really great at pulling together a curriculum that is going to take your business to the next level. We're really great at making sure that we're doing breakout sessions, that we're doing actionable steps, that we're having fun, and that we are building lasting relationships that you're going to be able to collaborate with and connect with and share information with, share education with in order to take your business to the next level.
Yeah. And just to like add to everything Sabrina just said, we were having a conversation earlier. And I want to give like a little snippet here of like, if you're someone who has been thinking, I've been working really hard, I've been hustling, I've been doing all the things, nothing seems to be working. Here's what I will tell you. Same. We've both been in that place before.
Yeah.
Where like you're doing all the things that like the like marketing bros and all the people out there tell you you're supposed to do, like work like nonstop for a short time so you can like basically sit on your ass and do nothing for a long time and blah, blah, blah. That is just bullshit, quite frankly. The most important part of your business is learning how to grow it sustainably so you can have fun and continue to grow. And like, that's not sexy. People don't want that. They're like, no, I want an outcome tomorrow. Bitch, I can't promise you an outcome tomorrow because I don't know what you've been doing up until now. But what I can promise you is that if you learn how to structure your business with a sustainable foundation and you learn how to strategically do the things and strategically work on what's happening between your ears on a regular basis, your business will grow. Is it going to happen in this unrealistic time frame of like overnight? I mean, the other part of that is like, no one is an overnight success. You have no idea what they were doing for the years and years and years before you have a public eye on them. But you have to stop expecting literal overnight results. And you have to start knowing that it's going to take a 90-day cycle or multiple 90-day cycles. And the only way for you to see an outcome after a 90-day cycle is to be doing the things that grow a sustainable business so that you don't burn yourself out, so that you don't have to. I know Sabrina agrees with me on this. I hate the hustle culture of like push, push, push. Here's how I feel about hustle. You hustle while you're doing the thing, and then you take a fucking break.
Yep.
Then you check out, you set your phone down, you close your computer, you spend time with your family, you spend time with your friends. You're all in while you're sitting down and doing business stuff. And then you are checked the fuck out, hanging out with your friends, your people that matter, the life that you're working to create for yourself while you're not working. That's the hustle that we want you to have. Because the other hustle of like, oh my God, I can't even spend time with my friends because I need to be working and I'm on a holiday or a vacation and I can't enjoy that because I should be working and it's my kid's bedtime, but I have to rush it so that will burn you out faster than success ever will. The like burning it at all ends without any sort of rest and time for the life that you're trying to build for yourself. Like what the fuck, what is the point of a successful business if you have no life? If like you spend all your time just building a business, aren't you supposed to enjoy the living aspect of your life? We want you to have both. I want you to have a successful business. I want you to be able to impact the people you want to impact. I want you to have a far and wide reach so that the people that need you can find you. And then when you're not working, I want you to chill out. Or maybe you're not a chill human. I don't know. I'm not necessarily a chill human, but I know how to unwind because I worked on all ends of the day, nights, weekends, holidays. I did that. I did that. And I had success, and I was so fucking exhausted in every aspect of my life. It was not sustainable. I could not continue. I could not. And you might be in the same place. You might be like, I'm doing all the things right now. Okay. Well, now it's time to have somebody other than just your own two eyeballs looking at the things you're doing to help you shore them up, to help you figure out where are the blind spots. Where are your blind spots? You're smart. You know what you're doing. You know what you know. You've created systems. Maybe you even have some in place that work well. And you don't know what you don't know. And if you don't have someone who can help you to identify those blind spots and shore things up and straighten them out and get them rolling in the right direction, you'll continue to stay where you are and feel desperately stuck and burnt out.
Yep. Absolutely. When you said that whole thing, that song popped into my head. If you don't know, then you know, or whatever that is. Sorry.
I don't know. Wait, what song? Tell me.
Then you know. I don't know. Some rap. It's like a rap song. Somebody here knows it that's listening for sure. Let's talk about our Black Friday sale that we only have a few more hours.
Yeah, so it expires tonight. And honestly, if you're on the East Coast or if you're like in the UK, you have a little bit more time. But it expires at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time because that's where I am. So if you're on the East Coast, you have until 1:59 a.m. tomorrow. You have a little bit of extra time. If you want to wait until the last minute, you have that extra time. But yeah, the Black Friday bonus bundle first is you get $200 off your first registration payment. And we've broken the registration payments into 4 payments anyway. And the goal there was to make it accessible for you. You're also going to get the Black Friday bonus bundle, which is a podcast interview with Sabrina. That's visibility for your business. An Instagram live interview with me. That's visibility for your business. I am going to do an Instagram profile audit for you that is individualized to you to tell you how to optimize every part of your Instagram profile. That is visibility and growth for you. You're also going to get 2 resources from Sabrina. I think I hit the highlights there. I'm going to let her tell you about the resources, but you get all of those things by registering before the end of tonight. And then, the other thing you get, and this is just whenever you register, you get this. This is just a part of like what we created. Because if you're like that, all that sounds great, but why would I register now? Like the retreat isn't until April. So I'm like spending my money now and okay, you get all of those things like immediately. Okay. We work with you to like schedule all of that for as quickly as possible. The other thing you get, whether you register today or you wait until April, actually, we're probably not going to let you register up until April because we have to plan too. Okay. So let's just say that right now. But whether you register today or you wait and pay full price, which is fine. That's fine. You can do that. You can pay full price. You get a 2-on-1 pre-retreat call with us. So you do a full intake form and you tell us everything about your business. We have very detailed questions in there to help you remember all the details, and you spit it all out. You give it to us. We review that ahead of time, and then we get on a Zoom call with you. We have questions that we take you through. We're learning about you and your business as much depth as possible, because we take that information and then we look at our curriculum and figure out, is there anything we need to add into the curriculum to address the issues that so-and-so mentioned in the call? Or is there like some way we can, okay, we're going to take that into consideration. But on that call, we also give you homework. We also say, here's some things you can start to do now before we even show up together in the Blue Ridge Mountains in Georgia in April. So you can start to see some changes happening now. And you get to have that 2-on-1 call with us. Again, whether you register today and get the Black Friday bonus bundle and save $200 on your first payment toward registration, or you can wait until March. I don't know. What do you want? What do you want out of your business? Do you want to start seeing changes now, or do you want to wait? I can't make that decision for you. Yeah. But you get that call no matter when you register. The other things I mentioned, the resources from Sabrina, the Instagram profile audit for me, a podcast with Sabrina, an Instagram live with me, and $200 off your first payment, that expires at the end of today. That's off the table after this.
Yeah. So jump in, ladies, jump in. The two PDFs that are going to be included in this is a 50 follow-up strategy for your business. So one of the biggest issues, one of the things that I talk about the most is networking and following up with the people that you have networked with. So many often we do one touch point and then we never ever talk to that person again. And then we complain that we're not making any sales. And that is because the money is in the follow-up. So I've got 50 ways of which you can actually follow up with individuals. Because that's the thing. It's like, I don't know, what do I do? Do you send them an email?
Yeah.
No, there's 50 different ways that you can follow up with these individuals, unique ways that you will love. And then the second PDF is a speaker sheet, right? So whether you love podcasting or you're looking to get onto actual stages, the actual professional setup that you need for your speaker page. Not only do I have everything broken down as far as what needs to be on the speaker page, but then also I actually give you a template of what a finished one actually looks like. It's colored, it's beautiful, so that you can mimic it on your own. And you can literally do that in something as simple as Canva and get that ready for you. You can plaster that up on your website. That's very beautifully set. And then you can also print that out, and you can also send it as a digital copy when somebody wants to get you on their podcast, or you would like to get onto somebody's podcast. To be able to send them something that looks professional raises the probability of you being able to get onto that platform.
Yeah. And maybe you're like, I don't want to get on a stage. It doesn't matter. This again comes back to like, when you have access to resources that other business owners are using, even if they're doing something you don't necessarily see yourself doing, there's so much to learn from just investigating those resources. And I mean, this just cannot be overstated. Like it's essentially like, okay, I know so many of you are leaving corporate, starting your own businesses. Maybe you've already left corporate. Maybe you're like me and you worked in a government job. So I just lost my brain. I was trying so hard to hold on to it. Corporate job. Oh, okay. So most of you have, like me, certifications from your educational background. Okay. I have multiple like board certifications that I have to regularly do CEUs, continuing education units, to uphold. You know why? Because information changes. I got my degree in athletic training. So like sports medicine, injury prevention, and rehabilitation. I graduated in 2007. Do you think the information about how to best progress an athlete after an ACL tear has changed in almost 20 years? Hell yes, it has. If I still was working in the athletic training realm and I was trying to use protocols from 2007 to rehab an athlete today in 2025 with old protocols, people would be like, hey, dinosaur, we don't do that anymore. That's not how this works. There's so much new research and information, and this is how we do it instead. It is the same with your business. Yeah. Do you think that after starting your business 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 months ago, do you think everything is the same? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
This is why Sabrina and I are always investing in. I am registering for all sorts of online courses on a regular basis. Okay. What I teach changes literally every day. Instagram as a platform is changing regularly. So most of what I do is invest in learning how Instagram is changing, what is happening, why it's changing, so I can teach you. I am regularly investing in that sort of growth and development, professional growth and development for my business. That's what this retreat is.
Yeah.
It is your professional growth and development investment for your business that you have. If you worked in a corporate setting and they were like, Susie, it looks as if that certification you had when you started working here is up for renewal. And you were like, no, I'm not going to do it. They'd be like, cool. Well, this is your 2 weeks notice. I mean, I don't know exactly how that would go because I don't know exactly but I'm certain that there would be some sort of repercussion if you made a decision not to invest in the continuing education necessary to keep you at the top of your game for your field. Yeah. This is that. What we're doing is that.
Yeah. I love that you're bringing this up because I think that it is important for people to recognize that, the curriculum that Emily and I are going to be teaching this time around, April 2026, is different than the teaching that we did in our last retreat, because we, even in just this year, are investing in programs, courses, events, different mentors and coaches that are helping us in our fields of teaching, so that we are bringing the best, most modern, most up-to-date things to the retreat for the women who are investing in their business.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think that's important to recognize. You have two people that are fully invested in getting their businesses up and running. Therefore, we're also invested in getting our ladies to the best of their ability in the sex of which we're teaching. So you're getting the best of the best. Yeah. All the things.
You have until the end of today to register and get all the bonuses. And again, after today, you can still register. Like, registration will still be open. The retreat is happening in April. So you'll still have time. And if you want to pay full price and you want to miss out on the Black Friday bonus bundle, that is okay.
Absolutely.
Like, need more time. I mean, we want you to get your questions answered, but we also want you to know we created this Black Friday bonus bundle because we are consumers also.
Yeah.
We purchase things also. And I like to get as much bang for my buck as possible. So if I see, like, here are the bonuses you get with this purchase, I'm like, okay, I know I need this. I know I want it. I'm going to purchase it now because I know I get these extras with it for the thing that I really want and need anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're the
Absolutely.
same. We're the same as you.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, all right, ladies. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Emily and I are super, super excited to meet you in real life, April 2026. Whether you come in through the Black Friday sale or not, it doesn't matter, but we are super excited to meet you. We know that this retreat will sell out. And we are so thrilled to meet women who are decisive, who are growing in their business, who are investing in their business and taking their business to the next level. Those are the women that we love to be around. And those are the women that we attract. So do know that when you are investing in this, you're going to be in a room filled with other women who are like-minded and who are wanting to expand, wanting to do better. They're not complacent. And that's the environment that you're going to be in for a full weekend. And it will do absolutely nothing for your business, but help you gain that creativity and that expansion that you have in your gut right now that you know that you need. And we're excited to be able to provide that for you. Anything else, Emily, as we wrap up?
I think the last thing is just, if you have lingering questions, please reach out to us. We don't do the convincing energy. Neither one of us does that, but like, we want to answer your questions. I'm not going to try and convince you. I will answer your questions and ask you other questions to help you make a decision. And Sabrina's the same.
Yeah. So reach out, jump in our DMs, we've had people text messaging us, DMing us, and emailing us. There's no rules. Just get with one of us, ask whatever questions you got, and we will answer gladly. All right, ladies, we will see you on the other side. Adios.